Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. Today it's the 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time team. We got a few new players on here doing their first show, so we're very excited about that. We're live streaming to you in your house, your car, your cell phone, wherever you may be. You can be watching us now all over the world. I'm Ken Scove, the founder of the LA Connection Comedy Theater. We've 44 years going strong, founded in 1977. We have a theater in Burbank we're hoping to open by the next century, after COVID's over. Otherwise, we'll be just live streaming for the rest of our lives into your house, which we'll do that anyway because we like to do that. Now, our show today, we have a radio symphony. Imagine like being in the car and being able to push all the different buttons and hear all the different radio stations. We have a game called Jennifer in the Middle. She's going to be in the middle doing scenes with everybody. We have a panel of experts game, and we have a theme to that, which we'll get to later. Wouldn't you like to see three different moods of one individual? We have mood swings where Zeke is going to be with his girlfriend and she's got three different moods. We'll get to see that in just a little while. We have Oscar-winning moments. It's Oscar season. Wouldn't you like to see some Oscar-winning speeches? You're going to get to see some tonight. We have the dating game. In the year of COVID, we still want to be able to date people, don't we? So these people have all been vaccinated before we put them on the show. Action Who, we have a guessing game. And one of the players has to guess some task the other one will get them to do without giving them specific clues, just general beat around the bush, hopefully get it. And then we're going to end with To Tell the Truth, which is a game show back from the 60s where people would have to guess which story was the true story. Let's introduce our cast today, starting with Deborah.
Hello, hello.
Jamie Lee.
Hi, everybody.
Deva.
Hi.
Zeke.
Hey, what up?
Stacy.
Hey, guys.
And Jennifer.
Hi, party people.
We are partying at 11 a.m. in California. All right, but maybe it's party time somewhere in the world. And they always say it's cocktail hour somewhere. Speaking of having a little fun with cocktails, how about listening to some radio? So here's the radio formats that you guys can choose from. Of course, you can make up your own if you'd like as well. And they're going to put that up next to their name. So you can do country or rock or hip hop or heavy metal, pop, electronic, rap, elevator music. Show tunes, opera, religious, blues, jazz, classical. So let's see what they got. We got show tunes, we got country, we got oldies and goodies. We have kids music. We have Christmas. Why not have Christmas all year long? Why not? Okay, and then Stacy, we're just waiting for which one you want. Can you put that up next to your name, Stacy, so I know what radio format you have? Okay. So far we have country, we have show tunes, we have kids music. Someone's already taken Christmas, Stacy, so you can't do Christmas. Christmas, okay. We got Goldie Oldies. We still have hip hop and elevator music, electronic. We still have rock and roll. We still have blues, elevator music, opera. Go ahead and just grab one of those and we'll get this car running. You know, imagine like we're out here on the Pacific Coast Highway. It's just great to cruise down in your convertible and be able to pop in a different radio format as you're watching the surf hit the rocks. It's really exciting. So I'm going to put on my music right now, and I'm going to start out with maybe a little golden oldies. What a best way to go right down Pacific Coast Highway.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl.
Oh, that's beautiful. Let's go to some show tunes.
Got no diamonds, got no pearls. Still, I think I'm a lucky girl. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. And with the sun in the morning and the moon in the evening, I'm all right.
How about some country?
Well, I'm a redneck woman, ain't no high-class broad. I'm just a product of my raising. I say, hey, y'all, and hee-haw. Well, I put my Christmas
Wow.
lights
I'm going to go
on
to Christmas.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha, ha, ha. Bells on bobtail string, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to sing in a sleighing song tonight. Oh,
How about
jingle
kids'
bells.
music?
All right. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old Macdonald.
Okay, we're switching up for some electronic.
Woo!
I feel like I'm constipated. How about some golden oldies?
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his own. And when he died, oh, when he died, it was alone.
Show
Yeah.
tunes.
We'll always be bosom buddies, friends, sisters, and pals. We'll always be bosom buddies. If life should reject you, there's me to protect you. If I say that
Country.
you're...
D-I-V-O-R-C-E. I'm gonna divorce you today. D-I-V-O-R-C-E. Guess you won't have my key.
God, I'm glad I'm not married to her. Let's go to kids' music.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for my master, one for the dame, one for the little girl that lives down the lane. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
Let's go back to Christmas.
Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Yeah, and get your butt
Damn.
burnt. Electronic.
Whoop! Everybody scream! Ah!
I feel like I'm being invaded by aliens. Golden oldies.
I said shotgun. Shoot 'em, boy, run now. Shoot 'em, boy, baby. Shoot 'em, boy, baby.
I think he's reaching puberty. How about show tunes?
Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their mitts, putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes, and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz, dressed
Country.
up like a million.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. We're coming to your town. Better not shut it down. We're cowboys. We ain't horses.
Kids' music.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
Christmas.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I
Electronic.
just want...
There's some hoes in this house. 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 If you see them, let them out.
I got to pull over and go into a Denny's. That's the end of that radio. Okay, very good. Thank you, guys. Radio Symphony, quite a good job. Very amusing. I went back to being 3 years old with the kids' music. All right, we're moving on to Jennifer in the middle. This is going to be a cast piece. So let me see everybody in the cast on the screen. So Deborah, you'll be coming in first. Jamie Lee, you'll be coming in second. And Dava, you'll be coming in third. And your category for you will be surprises. Okay? And then Stacy, you'll be coming in second. And Zeke will be coming in first with friendship. Okay, so how this game works is we bounce back and forth. Okay, so we start out with surprises number 1, then go to Zeke will be friendship number 1, then we'll go back to number 2, Jamie Lee surprises, and then number 2 will be Stacy for friendship. Okay, go ahead and take country and your music off if you could, and I have everybody minimize except for Deborah. Stacy, go ahead and minimize yourself and take off electronic. And you can put up your category next to your name, which is either surprises or friendship, depending on what category you are in. So you need to hit your camera button, Stacy, so you can minimize yourself and pull yourself off to the side. And then I will call you back in. So everybody will be setting up Jennifer for different categories, either surprises or friendship. This is going to be surprises right now. And this is scene 1. When I yell switch, then we'll switch to the other team. Here we go. And you can minimize me. Here we go. Action. Unmute. Unmute.
I like cakes and balloons and streamers.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Well, I'm the most efficient party planner. So you want a party with streamers, balloons, and you don't want to know any color theme, and you want to know just when to be there, but not at the right time, so we can still surprise you. Is that right?
Right, yes. And I want a big cake where someone can pop out.
Okay. And do you want to know who that person is, but you're going to act surprised?
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. We are the premier surprise birthday party planners in the Northern Hemisphere.
Oh, that makes me feel so peaceful. Yes.
Switch.
Okay, but this
Zeke,
part...
friendship.
Jen, I
Unmute.
don't know what to do today. Like, I really love this movie with Josh Hartnett, but I know like he's not like the it character anymore. But like, what should we do? It's our movie day. Like, this is like we've been doing it all quarantine. We get on here and we watch a movie together, and the audio kind of plays weird in the back. But what's up? What should we do?
You know what? I like just totally think that it's okay to be in the 90s. It is. I embrace that. You know, last week we chose my movie, which was Clueless for the 14th time, and you were totally fine with it. So if you want to watch...
It's a great movie. It's great.
It's a great movie. So if you really want to watch Josh Hartnett movie again, I'm with you. I'm totally...
Yeah, but what about Top Gun?
No, that's...
I went to the danger zone. Like, that was our jam, you know?
Oh, it was for so long, but like I feel like the first 3 months of this pandemic really kind of took Top Gun allure away from me because we watched it so many times.
But I know, but I don't want to go through the entire Star Wars trilogy again. That was a while. You know,
Switch. Surprises, Jamie Lee.
So what do you think of your first crate from the Muffin of the Month Club? I subscribed to you. I thought you'd really like it.
Yeah, Mom, that's amazing. It's so delicious. Who knew there were so many muffins that I had never tried before?
I know. I've been
Way to
subscribed
spice
for.
things up, Mom.
Yeah, I'm so glad you like it. I'm so glad. I've been doing it for like 5 years and there's never been a repeat. So I thought, like, why not get you involved, Help,
Yes.
you know.
And I already have a muffin top, and now I have a monthly reason why I will have a muffin top.
Yeah.
Switch.
Of course,
Friendship.
yes.
Stacy.
Okay, so today we're going to make these friendship bracelets like we did when we were young. And we're going to go to the Santa Monica Pier, and then we're going to throw them off into the ocean, which proves we have an eternal friendship. Do you love this idea?
Yeah, I love it. I just want to make sure that we're always keeping in mind the environmental impact of our choices, because if our friendship's going to be lasting, I want the earth to be lasting as well.
Yeah, that's totally fine. We're going to use, I have like recyclable papers we can use to make the bracelets. It's not going to be string or plastic. So.
Yeah, that's such a sweet idea. I
Thank
also
you.
have a few ideas myself. I thought that perhaps we could use sea kelp,
Yeah, we can use sea kelp. Yeah.
I also got seaweed packets from the grocery store. They're so delicious.
We might be tempted to eat them.
Yeah, that's true.
Switch. Dava, surprises.
Jennifer, I know turning 60 has been really hard on you, so I wanted to give you a surprise, and I'm going to take you for plastic surgery tomorrow.
I feel like I just won Publishers Clearinghouse or something.
I know you've been wanting this for so long, since you started to get some of those crow's feet. So I decided for your 60th birthday, this was the perfect opportunity.
Wow. Is it going to be documented? Do I get to do a before and after photo?
Sure, we can make this into a documentary. So many people will want to see this.
May I be on their landing page, on the internet, on their website? Before, old and haggard. After, refreshed and gorgeous.
Yes.
And that was Jennifer in the middle. She'll be refreshed and gorgeous the next time you see her. Let's bring everybody out. And we're going to go into a game called Panel of Experts. Now, I'm going to have you guys put in whatever you want as your expertise on the show. It's health, nutrition, and mind health. Okay, so personal health, nutrition, and mind health. Okay, so your body as well as your mind and nutrition. So here's some ideas, and you can do anything you want. Being spiritual, yoga, health clubs, eating and nutrition, friendship, because that will help the mind, relationships, life coach, doctor, a trainer, a nutritionist, a therapist. So you can be whoever you want. Hydration, I hear, a trainer, a food specialist. Jamie's still surprising everybody with now she's going to be a weightlifter, okay. And breath work, okay. Oh, how to breathe, I guess. Either that or you just want to use great mints. And then we have a meditation instructor. Okay, welcome to my new show about mental health, your personal body health, and nutrition. I have 6 experts on here today who are going to help guide you through a better lifestyle. Let's bring all 6 of them on screen so we can see them all. We have Jennifer, who is a meditation instructor. We have Jamie Lee, who's into weightlifting. We have Dava, she's a food specialist. We have Zeke, who has breath work, which we're going to find more about breath work. And then, of course, we have hydration expert, how to hydrate your body and keep yourself with enough water and hydration. And of course, we have a trainer. And we're hoping that would be a personal trainer, but who knows what kind of trainer they are. Let's move into first Jamie Lee and weightlifting. Can you tell us a little bit about how you help people with weightlifting?
Well, the most important thing about it is that you need to find what's right for you. Some people can jump in and jump straight to the benching 220. some people, you got to start them on the 2-pound weight. So that is where I come in. I help find you your starting point and your comfort level.
Now, some people say you should continue to lift the weights until you burn. I found out that's wrong, but you tell me what's right.
Listen, there's a reason everyone says feel the burn. You gotta feel the burn. I mean, why do you think you drink water during a workout? Okay, because it burns and the water puts out the flames in your muscles. So you gotta feel the burn, but you gotta drink that water.
Now, somebody once told me that your tendons are kind of like rubber bands as well as your muscles, and they can snap and break if you overwork them. So what would you say to someone who's obsessed with lifting weights and could maybe snap a tendon?
Well, listen, just like rubber bands, you got to do what you can to get it back together when they snap. You know, whether it's tying it or duct tape or, good old-fashioned staples can work. Whatever works at a pinch so you don't miss your daily workout.
Okay. I like to see how you tie a tendon when it's inside your skin, but maybe you have ways I don't know about. But you mentioned hydration, so let's go to our hydration expert. She said you need to be hydrated when you're lifting. Tell us when you should be hydrated when you're exercising.
You should definitely be hydrated. Where I would like to correct your guest is that the best way to hydrate, especially as adults, is through a product called Pedialyte. And a lot of you might know it for your kids, but it has the highest level of electrolytes and the lowest levels of sugar. That's really what we should all be drinking. If you compare water to Pedialyte, the water is worthless. So I'm really just here to spread the word about Pedialyte.
Where do people get Pedialyte?
So typically in a grocery store, if you go to the baby aisle where there's baby food or, baby supplies.
So we should be eating baby food when we're lifting weights?
No, it's definitely not baby food. They've come out with a new brand within themselves, and it's called Pedialyte Advanced Care, which is to signify to us adults that it's not for babies. So that's how we know.
But you find it in the baby section?
Correct.
Wow.
That just probably has to do with
for
grocery
people.
store manager.
That's
I'm
really
sorry, what was
very
that?
stupid. That was very stupid to put Pedialytes in the baby section. People won't
I don't
find
make
them.
the rule.
There'll be a lot of babies lifting weights. Okay, let's move on to Zeke. What does breath work mean?
Excuse me, Scove. I was breathing. Not enough people actually know how to breathe properly and fully. The thing about the breath is that it is something that needs to be consistent. It shouldn't be just used by your mind as a tool to just replenish you. It should be used by the eternal flame within the body to heal. So, Scove, take a moment with me and breathe. And I'm telling you, if you continue this pattern where you're consistently breathing, the benefits for you are endless.
Well, now, we all have to breathe anyway just to stay alive. So I'm trying to understand what the heck you're talking about. Because we all breathe. That's part of living.
To infer, yes, darling, I understand. We all eat. We all drink. But as our previous panelists have said, if you're drinking, just normal water and not the Pedialyte Advanced, then you're not truly getting the best use out of what you can do. Now, yes, we all breathe, and yes, we all eat food. Some of us eat the wrong food, hot dogs and stuff like that. It's not good. But the breath power of it. If you can continue to breathe at a rate of 1 breath per second for a minute.
That's
just
quite a bit of
breathe.
breathing. You might hyperventilate. You're
No,
asking
this
me
is
to
not.
hyperventilate now. I'd be like,
Hyperventilation is a myth. It is a myth. You must suck the air in and elevate. Elevate
all right,
yourself.
Now, let me cut in here for a second. Okay, so you want me to take a breath every second. What if I have to be drinking Pedialytes? What do I do then?
Well,
Do
if
I
you have
breathe
to,
as
you have to separate your time. That has nothing to do with the breath or with the hydration. That has something to do with you being coached into discipline, my good sir.
I see. Maybe I should just inject Pedialytes so I can continue to breathe. I'm moving on now.
Condone injection, sir.
Okay, you don't condone injections. Okay. Dave, he brought up food and hot dogs are bad for you. You're a food specialist. What sort of diet should we be on to remain as healthy as possible?
Now, I really don't like the word diet because in our popular culture, this conception of diets are just perpetrated, and I can't stand for them. So I'm just going to tell you the things that you should be eating. This is not a diet. This is just the things you should be eating. There's nothing you shouldn't be eating. These are just the things that you should stick to. I want you to start your morning with a large glass of water. Then for breakfast, I want you to have a medium glass of water. And for lunch, I do this thing where I get a spoon and I just have some air. And it really replenishes my digestive system. Then for afternoon snack, I drink a shot glass of water with a few drops of vitamin extract, just so I have good bone density. And then to finish off for dinner, I have another gallon of water. And this time, as a little special treat, I add a dash of juice into it. And that just, gives me good skin and good nails and good hair. And that's really all you need.
So you're a watertarian?
No.
So you just believe only water with some little things you put in. I didn't hear one Pedialyte in anything you said. So you don't think we should have Pedialyte?
It's very processed, and the sugars are really not good for your body. I think they deconstruct your intestines, and I really don't like that. So I think we should stay away from that. It's a little bit of a questionable thing to put into your body. Your body is the most important thing you have. You have to treat it like a god.
Okay. Now, is this tap water or is this bottled water, like, sparklets? Or what kind of water are we talking about? Directly out of the tap?
No, definitely not. I have a 40-layer filter that I put all my water through. There's some good companies. I can send you a list. But no, never drink right out of the tap. That can cause sulfur poisoning, lead poisoning, many bad things that you do not want.
A 40-layer filter? How big is this filter?
It takes up about a quarter of my house, but it's okay because it's all for the health, for my body. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So
now
I understand why people are. I thought it was the COVID where they're moving to larger areas to work out of the house, but now I'm realizing it's for the water filters. Okay, let's move on to the trainer. What kind of training are you doing?
First of all, I want to ask, are you tired of having a saggy butt on the beach? Do your knockers hang low? You want to get with me. I'm going to build you up. I'm going to give you confidence. We're going to do this thing today. How about it?
Do you use Pedialytes in your training?
Do I use Pedialyte in my training?
Yeah.
Is that Absolutely. We hook up an IV as you're working out. It's got Pedialyte, water. Yeah, we're set to go. We're ready.
And do you tell people they need to breathe every second? They have to take a breath every second when they're working out?
Well, what we do is when you do a rep, you want to take in a breath and blow it out. And then you want to hook yourself, give a pinch on your IV for some Pedialyte. That's how we roll.
Okay. All right. So let's say someone's maybe 10 or 15 pounds overweight. What would you suggest for them to get back down to the weight they want to?
Well, first of all, they got to remove the mirrors in their house. So you don't want to see yourself, when you're that big. You want to, maybe 6 weeks after training with me, you can bring the mirrors back in so you can see your progress.
Okay, so your training has nothing to do with mirrors until they're actually where you want them to be.
Yeah, I don't want them seeing their fat asses until they're all ready to go when they're slimmer. You know what I mean? Bring in the camera after your ass is lifted, your knockers are where they need to be.
Okay. So it sounds like you're dealing with mainly women if you're talking about knockers and fat asses, because, I mean, men have fat asses, but most of them don't have knockers.
Well, now, I've seen some man boobs. What do they call them? Boobaloos? Blue boobs? I don't know what they're called, man boobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man boobs. Okay. All right. So if I want to get rid of my man boobs and my fat ass, I should come see you. Okay. Thank you very much. Let me go to the meditation instructor. How would you go about getting people to meditate?
First, thank you for having me. Such an honor to be on a panel of distinguished experts. I just have a question for you. How are you going to win if you ain't right within? How are you going to win if you ain't right within? Come on. So I ask you.
You need to say that twice. Do you say that twice as part of your meditation chant? I see. You just say that over and over. What happens when you're talking and you can't breathe every second, according to the breath expert?
I always like to say, breathe or not breathe. Just be present with yourself. Breathe or not breathe.
Are you present because you're not looking at the camera? You're kind of like spacing out, looking sideways. Are you present with yourself? Are you within yourself right now?
Yes. It's the only way to be.
Now, do you need to spin around when you're meditating? Because I notice you're spinning like this. Do you have to be spinning as well?
No, you can lay down, you can walk, you can tend to your garden. You can lay down, you can walk, you can tend to your garden.
How can you say everything twice? Now, let me ask you this. Can you drive a car and meditate?
It's not recommended. It's not recommended.
So it's not recommended, okay. It's now, why do you say everything twice?
I have been called Johnny 2 times. And so I embrace that name and repeat things 2 times. Since I have been called Johnny 2 times, so I embrace it and I repeat everything 2 times.
When you get intimate with someone, do you repeat that twice as well?
Come again.
Okay, well, this has been our show on health, nutrition, and mental health. And I am more confused now than I was before I had all the experts on. But I'm going to go get some hydration right now and start breathing in the other room while I meditate and look at my fat ass in a mirror. And come twice? Yes, according to my editor here. And of course, I'll be drinking lots of water while lifting my 2-pound weight. Thank you all for and feeling my man boobs. They're growing right now from all the marijuana use. That's what they say, marijuana makes man boobs. So I'm not going to look at my fat ass or man boobs ever again. Thank you all. This has been our panel of experts. Okay. Fine job, you guys. Let's move on to mood swings. So I need Dava, Zeke, Deborah, and Jamie Lee to stay up here. The other ones can minimize. So Stacy, I'll have you. There you go. Go get some electrolytes. Okay. All right. So Zeke is the boyfriend, but his girlfriend's got 3 personalities. And if you could put that up next to your name right now, we have David's going to be neutral. Jamie Lee's going to be the sweet part of her personality, and Deborah's going to be the mean part of the personality. So I'm going to give them a setup, and then I'm going to be yelling mean or sweet or neutral, and that player will come in and continue the scene where the last one left off. And keep in mind the 3 ladies are all the same ladies, just with different mood swings. So the subject's going to be, should we start a family? Should we start having babies and start a family? I'm going to start with David, the neutral one. I'm going to minimize myself along with Jamie Lee and Deborah. And here's the scene. Should we start a family?
I've been thinking recently, we're coming into a new stage in our lives, and I wanted to talk to you about maybe starting a family.
Yeah? You think we're ready for that? You think it's time?
I mean, maybe. I think we might be ready, or close to it at least.
I mean, I'm very, I come from a traditional background, a traditional family, and I appreciate that, we've stuck with the condom use and you have stayed on the pill. I am, I'm not so sure about, babies right now for us. We're not even married.
Well,
sweet.
Well, I mean, that would be the intermediate step, if you wanted to talk about, getting married, if that's something.
Baby, I love you, baby. Like, that, I would do anything for you. You want some babies? How many you want? You want 2? We can do this, baby. Like, I love you so much, baby.
Oh, and I love you too. And, I think that this is really something we need to decide together as far as how many babies we have, after we get married.
But no, honey, it's whatever you want. You want to get married today? Let's go to Vegas.
I don't even know if I want babies with you because of your ears. Your mom's a psycho. I don't want our baby to take after her.
Well, what about your mama? Your mama is always in our business. I don't want our baby to be some nosy little MF, just always in little people's business.
Well, my mom cares about us. Unlike your mom, she rants and raves and cusses at me. What the hell is that about?
Listen, we all know my mom's an alcoholic, but that ain't got nothing to do with us because you yourself.
If we do end up having kids together, I do want to, make it a conversation to talk about the in-laws. I think this is just something we should talk about. The involvement of grandparents in their children's lives is important, but I think there might be a few challenges with that.
Listen, I understand that my family may be a little challenging, but I'm glad that, you have accepted them for who they are. I can't.
Yes, I accept them for exactly as who they are. And that's why I think, I think it's all about setting boundaries with how often they can see the kids, what we.
Well, baby, can you just give me a kiss right now? Baby, please. Baby.
Me.
And I sure in the hell hope our kid doesn't have your voice. Your voice is so irritating. It just goes.
My voice is irritating. You imagine working all day and then we got to come home and hear your ass do 1-800 calls all night. Just scamming people out their money, talking about you a psychic and some shit.
Well, we can't help it if I'm the brains of the family, okay? I've been blessed with it. You're not blessed with brains, okay?
You're blessed for being a
Okay,
con
that
artist.
is mood swings. Very good. Oh, my golly. I'm not sure this marriage is going to work out for you. You can stay out here, Zeke, and let's bring out Jennifer and Jamie Lee. It's now Oscar time, okay? So now we're going to play a game called Oscar Winning Moments. Go ahead and take Sweet off, Jamie Lee. And the title of the film that I've written and directed is called The Long Night. The Long Night. This is a story of a family, the husband and wife, Zeke and Jennifer, who brought their daughter, Jamie Lee, up to the snow for a nice retreat. With COVID going on, they wanted to just get out and have a little retreat. So they took this cabin up in the snow, but they got snowed in. And they've heard on the radio that there's a psycho who escaped from a mental institution. Their power has gone off, and all they have is candles and a fire in a very cold cabin. They've just heard on the radio that this psycho escaped from about 2 miles away mental institution, and they're stuck in a snowed-in cabin. Let's listen to their scene.
You okay, baby girl?
Honey,
Yes.
get your blankets, everybody. Wrap them up around you.
I'm not sure, honey. I think I need to be doing something more to prepare. I mean, we're just out here in the woods, and, you know, I need to be the man and stand up for my family. Because if this guy think that he gonna come mess with us, he got another thing coming. I ain't gonna get me a
Has
blanket.
anyone
I'm
tried
gonna
the cell phones?
What do you mean, girl? We ain't got no Wi-Fi.
I mean, to like call somebody.
Honey.
Your mom has a satellite phone.
It's true, I do. I didn't remember that until just now. Oh no! There's more
What
news
happened?
about that. Oh no! It's only bad.
Where is he?
There's
Where?
a murderer
And
on
now
the
this is
loose.
Jennifer's Oscar-winning speech that she's reading on the news. The escape guy is getting closer to their place.
The escaped guy is getting closer to our place. And we are trapped. It's okay. We'll be fine. It's too cold for him to get closer. Oh, but wait. He might see the glow from our candles. Why do we have candles? Why? It's the only thing that's keeping us warm, but it's a signal. A beacon of hope for a murderer looking for people to kill.
And that was her Oscar-winning speech. We move a little further up in the movie where just dad and his daughter, will minimize the mom, are getting worried about the mother who's in the corner, just in a blanket, screaming and losing touch with reality. And the both of them are worried about mom.
Honey, I think that your mother is losing it. Now,
Something's definitely wrong. Do you think it's hypothermia? Should we light some more candles?
I don't know about the candles because I don't want to let the murderer know that people are here. But the thing is, I'm also feeling very dangerous keeping you here with your mother. I think we need to go.
Okay, I'll give mom my blanket so she'll be warmer.
You know how she gets when she's off her medication. We have to
And
tread.
now this is Zeke's Oscar-winning speech about what happens when mom gets off the medication and his past experiences of near death.
You know, your mother and I, we got married back in 74. And it was a different time back then. You know, acid wasn't the same as it is today. And your mom's mind ain't all there sometimes. And she has a lot of PTSD. And I had to dig her out from under that. And she promised me that she would stop once we had you. And she did. Until she cheated on me with Jerry. And it wasn't right. But I promised the world that I would take care of my precious daughter no matter what happened. Because at the end of the day, I am your father. And I will protect you.
And that was Zeke's Oscar-winning speech. As we move forward, Zeke has left the cabin to go look for some wood and to make sure everything's safe. And Mom and the daughter are in the cabin. Mom is starting to try and compose herself, and the daughter's getting more freaked out.
Baby, I'm
do you want
okay.
I mean, do you want my blanket to be warmer, until Dad gets back?
No, my love. I want you to be. Here, come closer to the light. Come on. Just a little closer.
That's okay. You stay there. I'll stay right here. It's fine.
My love, I'll always protect you. Always.
I know.
No matter what. From a murderer, from a snowstorm, from a big bear that might be hungry, from a whale that has breached and splashed water on us, I will protect you. From sand
And now
that
this
gets
is
hot
Jamie
on-
Lee's Oscar-winning speech as her mother's freaking her out about bears and whales and getting the candle too close to her. She's afraid of fire, and all her anxieties come out in this Oscar-winning speech.
I just wish Dad would come back. Mom's talking about like bears and stuff, and she's waving a candle around, and she's gonna set the place on fire, and then it's gonna tell the murderer that we're here. And I mean, if she's worried about candles in the windows, imagine if the whole place is on fire, and then we're gonna freeze, and then no blankets are gonna help. And if there is a bear, I mean, I hope we have enough food left. I've been eating to feel better, and did I eat all the food that the bear could eat? I don't know. I just hope Dad gets back soon.
And that was Jamie Lee's Oscar-winning speech. My movie, The Long Night, will be coming out to Netflix next month. Thank you all for watching. And now we're going to move on to our final game. And Jamie Lee, I'm going to add you to this game as the 5th Bachelorette. So we can minimize all the ladies and get into your Bachelorette characters. This will be our final game today. I'm going to bring Zeke out. You've all seen the dating game on TV. Zeke, today we're going to see if we can find love for you. We have 5 lovely bachelorettes that we're going to bring out here. In round number 1, Zeke, you're going to ask each one a different question. And think of soul-searching questions, maybe like, what's their day look like? What excites them? Perhaps if they had to have the perfect meal. Of course, in round number 2, we're going to ask them what the perfect dream date with you will be like. So don't ask them anything to do with dating. But anything else you want, a love song, a poem, whatever you want to ask the ladies. Zeke, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name's Zeke. I'm just a regular old guy. I own actually a grocery store that I inherited from my grandfather. And, just a normal guy living in Indiana, happy.
All right. Well, let's see if we can make you even happier. This is Bachelorette number 1. Come out and say hello to Zeke and then stay out here.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Deva.
Okay,
Hi, David.
David. Let's bring out Bachelorette number 2.
Hey, what's up? Hey, you looking sexy. Woo!
Hi.
Number 3, come on out and say hello to Zeke. That should be Stacy.
Hey,
Hi.
I just got done working out.
I hope you have some electrolytes. Okay, and number 4, Jennifer.
Actually,
Come
my
on, say
name
hello.
is Symphony. My name is Symphony.
Hi,
I'm lyrical.
Symphony.
Hi.
And number 5, come on out.
Hello, my name is Norma because I am a normal person.
Okay, well, Zeke, there's all the bachelorettes. Let's start out with number 1. David, you have a question for her.
Yes, Dava, I would like to know, what is your favorite color?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think I would have to say sky blue because I just really like the color of the sky when the sun's rising. Yeah.
Sounds lovely.
All right, do we have a question for number 2?
Rocket. Yes, Rocket. I would love to know, what is your favorite restaurant?
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you something. I don't like restaurants, but I like me a bar. I like to brawl. I like to bust open a door of a bar. Love me a bar.
Okay, I'm still going to be hungry, but I understand.
Number 3, Stacy.
Her name's actually Deb, I guess.
Deb, yes, Deb. She switched it. There she is.
Deb, you told me that you just got back from the gym, which is great. So what is your favorite part of your body?
Favorite part of my what?
Body.
Oh, my bod? Oh, definitely my arms. I do these probably 6 days a week, and I can lift more than most guys at the gym. Like, these are just my powerhouse.
That's awesome because no strength.
Yeah, I know.
We got one for Symphony.
Yes, Symphony. My question for you is, who is your favorite rapper of all time?
That is a good question. I like me, maybe like cool. Oh, this is so hard. There's so many good ones. I'm just gonna rattle off a few. I'm gonna say 50 Cent. I'm gonna say Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise. I'm gonna say maybe Lil Kim. I like some Lil Kim. And I'm liking all of the rappers actually.
I like your answers. Norma, I would love to ask you, what is your normal day like?
A normal day for me. Well, I go to work in the morning in an office. I work in an office with numbers and papers. I work with a lot of different people. Some of whom should not be working anymore, but I see them time and time again. But that's okay. I keep working with them, and then I come home at the end of the day from my normal job in my normal office.
Okay.
Okay, and round number 2, Zeke. Zeke, in round number 2, the producers have asked us to ask all the ladies, can you describe the perfect dream date with Zeke? And we'll start with number 1, Dava.
I think it would be really nice if maybe we baked brownies together, and then we could go for a little cruise in my minivan, and we could go to the park maybe, and we could feed the ducks. That would be really fun.
Sounds wonderful.
Okay, Rocket, same question, dream date.
Okay, I'm gonna say I like to go belly up over there at Possum Holler, and I like to ride my bike, and I like to enter wet t-shirt contests. And what pumps me up is drinking bat blood. Gotta have bat blood on the rocks.
Rocket doesn't seem to have a date planned for me. So I think that's I don't know if you're gonna make it.
Well, Deborah, dream date.
Okay. Now I'm not too sure about whether you can handle it or not. Okay, but I want
no,
you.
Rocket, we're done with you. Go drink some
Oh,
bat
I'm
blood.
done!
Deborah,
Damn!
dream date. Debbie, dream date.
That would be easy. I would take you to the gym, make sure all the trainers I respect and like were there, and bench press you and put it on social media. It would be awesome.
That's the whole date?
Oh my God, it'd take a long time. Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
What?
Symphony, dream date, Symphony.
So sorry. I was thinking maybe you can give me a tour of the grocery store, then around Indiana, and then maybe we could go to the bank and see how much the grocery store's worth, and then maybe can move out to California. First date idea.
You move
What
fast.
the hell did she just say? That was just strange, very strange date. Norma, dream date.
Well, I would want to go somewhere very safe, so we can focus on, getting to know each other. You could only do that in a place that is safe. And I know this great building will go right to the top of the building. There's a restaurant there, one of those eat on the top floor kind of restaurants. And, we could take the stairs. You take the stairs and I'll meet you up there.
You look familiar. I like that idea, but you look kind of familiar.
Well, I've done this show before, so that's probably, yeah.
No.
Zeke, well, she's in witness protection. Zeke, all right, so now you've got to choose one of these 5. Which one do you want?
Oh, wow, this is the final decision? Oh, wow. Well,
what happened to the pirate? There she is. Okay. There's the pirate. Okay.
I am sorry, Rocket, but you will not be getting a rose. Norma, I just have the hinkling that, you're a vigilante, and that's kind of dangerous. So you should probably check on that. Symphony, you make me nervous. I think you're trying to steal. Deb, I'll get back to you. Deva, I want you. Will you accept this rose?
That's so nice.
Well,
I
it's a
just
match
love
made in
the
heaven.
part about brownies.
Me
Dana
too.
and Zeke are going to have brownies and go hang out at the schoolyard and go back to their past. Sorry, other ladies, for not winning this time, but we'll bring you back on the show. Norma's been on the show 48 times. She eventually will get picked. She's just too normal. This has been our show. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Again, I'm Ken Scove. Let's introduce the cast of players today. Zeke.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Deva.
Hi again.
Deborah.
Thanks for joining us.
Stacy.
Thanks for coming, guys. We appreciate it.
Jennifer.
Thank you. Hope you guys had fun.
And Jamie Lee.
Hi, thanks for watching whenever you're watching this. And I am definitely not a secret superhero, so remember that.
Yes, if you want to put anything in the chat, I can let all the guys know what you wrote. I hope you enjoyed yourself watching our show. This team will be back with a few extra players in 4 weeks from now. So if you like this team, just mark it down. They'll be going on at 11:30 Pacific Standard Time every 4 weeks with different games, different ideas, and more improvisation. So let's bring everybody back up. Wave goodbye, everybody. Our website's right up there, laconnectioncomedy.com. You can see more videos on LAC Comedy on YouTube. This team and a bunch of other teams, and of course our sister stations, Mad Movies Online on YouTube where you can watch stuff being dubbed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in 4 weeks.